let's go. So this place is very beautiful, yes?
Yes.
This is like so beautiful place. Oh, the rain is started. Come on. Let's go to the place. It is very beautiful.
Yeah.
And also you can see here. Oh my God.
There was tower also.
Yes, the tower is very high tower. And this place is a very good for also speaking, for practicing the English language. And I think it is a good thing for everyone. Nature always gives us way
Yes.
to live. The raining also started and now we also have to do something. So Kunal, tell me what about your, I am today free. And if you want to tell me any type of question, then I can give the answer.
Yes, I have one question there.
Yes.
This question is very important for ourselves. That how to be advanced from beginner.
Okay, this question also very beautiful question. How to be advanced
Yes.
from the beginner?
Yeah,
So
I also can speak something and I also can conversation some. But when someone say to difficult question, so I also hesitate.
So this thing also very important. This same problem that you are facing, a number of people, many people, they already faced, and I also faced
Yes.
this problem. And that in a time we think that we can learn, we can speak the English language, but what we can speak all introduction.
Yes.
If someone tell us anything that hey, what is your name, boy, then we can give our answers.
Yes.
My name is Dad. My father name is Dad. My father do this thing, and also my mother Dad. We can see, but after this type of questions like the big length question and also big questions, and they asked us in another type of question, then we stop.
Yes.
So this and the problem is very great problem, and you also I will solve you this problem.
Okay.
So this problem is also I always tell to everyone that always find your problems. When you will find your problems and when you will do some research about your problem, then the problem also will solve and you are gonna learn a number of things.
Yes.
So this thing I will tell you, and now I know that you also can speak something. You can give the introduction, but not the another sentences. Yes, it is the right.
Yes.
So also a number of people, they understand the English language, but they can't speak. But they can't speak because they don't get the motivation to speak. When they speak, they hesitate. They feel uncomfortable and also unconfident when they started speaking. So it is a great problem, great question, and the answer I will gonna tell you one answer.
Okay.
This answer is the stories. Now you will think that story is everything. Why story is everything? Why Pradeep tell us all the thing by the stories? But no, story is the best helper
I know that.
for everyone. Story is that. And now the question is why story will help us in this situation.
Yes.
So when you will read a story, when you will explain a story by your own words.
Yes.
When you read the story many times and then after reading it, when you will explain, means you are copying the story. And first you have to copy. Don't think that copying is a bad thing. Copying, if I do anything copy, then it will be a wrong thing. But no, everything in this world, everything is copy. Okay, everything is copy.
Yeah.
Now think a singer. A singer first, they does not make their own songs first time. They first copy the another singer's songs and then they sings and then they create their own songs. So this thing also, first try to copy the small stories. The moral stories you can take from my videos, the moral stories, small motivational story, and also class 1, class 2 stories.
Yes.
And then after copying it, after copying 20, 30, 40 stories only, then your journey will start. I also just copied, and then after a long time, when the words or when the sentences will stuck in your brain, then by just reading one time any story, you can explain it in your own words. So first thing that I say you that read the stories, and now just think, imagine that you go here and there and then suddenly any person asks you that, hey boy, tell me about something about your society, about your education styles. study style. And then what you will do? You have to give the answer. Or you can take that if suddenly anyone tell you in the middle of the road that what did you do yesterday, what is your daily routine, what do you want to be in the future, these sentences and the answer, you can't copy it by the stories.
Yes.
You have to make it from your own self, by your own words, otherwise it won't come. So this thing I will tell you, read the stories, and from the story you can get the more stock words and stock sentence, and then use them in your speeches while doing conversation to anyone. Come on here, like let's see what is the situation now. Okay, like I also I thought that the rain was very heavy, but there is nothing very heavy. So this thing I will tell you, just do it, and I know that you can do it.
Yeah.
What the thing is going here. So I will tell you this thing, that read the story and then start to stocking words and sentences, new words. And if you have any problem, then you can ask me. I am always for giving advices to my friends, to my audience. And also this thing, just read the story, stock many words, and then use them when you are speaking. When you can stock words, when you will have a number of words, a number of sentences, your own sentence, and when you will able to express them, then in anywhere you can give the answers very easy.
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
And I think your problem also solved.
Yes.
So now I just, in this time, I just remember one of my very beautiful story, moral story. I just read it day before, means yesterday I read it. The story is very short story. Okay, like did you have any time?
Yeah.
Do you have any time? So now I will tell you the story. This story also very famous story.
Okay.
But we have to understand the story. So this story's name is The Wolf and the Grapes. The Wolf and the Grapes. So once upon a time, one day a wolf was just passing by a very big wine yard, and then in the vineyard the wolf saw many grapes in the trees hanging down, and then the wolf was very hungry. Then he thought to himself that the grapes are so beautiful and also they are so tasty, I should eat some of them. And then by thinking, the wolf jumped to catch the grapes, but he could not. He couldn't touch any grapes also. He tried again and again. He just jumped there, and also he tried the same activity with the another trees.
Yeah.
But in the last, he could not get any of the grapes, single grapes also. And then in the last, when the wolf, he failed in every time, then he thought that those grapes, I think they must be very bad. Their taste will not so good. And then by thinking that, the wolf went away by his route. The story is simple, a small story. But from this small story, you learn a lot.
Yes.
What? That don't ever laugh or don't ever leave your time or your thing. So when we will just start our journey, when we will do hard work, then a number of problems we have to face. But if you just fear from the mistake, also problems, and you just leave your way and you go in another way, then it won't work. So I will say this thing to you, just remember this, what I say to you, and then go on, and it will be very helpful. So just remember that read stories, stock the words and the sentences from the stories, and then use them when you are speaking. And also I will tell you that confidence and motivation.
Yes.
If someone tell you, or if someone gives you a chance to speak in the stage suddenly in any occasion, and you don't have any preparation, then what you will do? You have to think it, otherwise it won't come.
Yeah.
So when anyone will gives you the chance, then what you have to do? You don't have any preparation, then you have to make the speech, the full speech by your own words. And the stories will help you. Read the stories, and after reading it, just try to explain the story. When you will explain it, then you are developing your speaking skills. Your speaking skills also will develop, and your confidence also will develop. So Kunal, it is the thing, and now I think that I should go. So bye bye. So guys, you also was there. I met my friend, and then we do some little conversation. But guys, the thing that I say to him, it is very important. Don't leave it like take a normal video and all normal advices. They are so important, and I am guaranteed that one day you will face this problem. And in that time, make preparation and prepare yourself to solve and also to face the problem. Otherwise it won't come. Just remember guys, read the stories and stock more and more words, more and more sentence, and learn how to use them in places, in another playlist, in another types things, and then you are gonna be the advance from the beginner. Bye bye. Subscribe and like please.